So for the first deck we're going to be playing today, also I probably should have hit YouTube record before I said that last thing. I haven't been streaming for like a week, so if I do anything wrong, it's not on purpose. I'm just bad at this now. So let's get started here. So the first deck we're going to be doing today is a revisit of the Arbok Absol deck. And the first thing we're going to be doing before we even do that is I'm going to put on some music, Wiggles. Come on, Wiggles, you know better. Let's get some tunes rolling. All right, there we go. So Arbok Absol was the closest thing that we had to like a control deck last time we played it. That was before the most recent set released, so we got some new toys. So Arbok Absol. Absol says, look at the top 3 cards of either player's deck, put them back in any order. Solid. If your opponent has 3 or fewer cards, this attack does 120 more damage. So you can do 220 damage for 3 energy if they have 3 or fewer cards. Now, if they have 3 or fewer cards, they are also already behind. That's a good thing. You want that, right? But that's not super reliable in the current meta, so we're also going to be using Arbok. Arbok is the other part of the Arbok Absol thing, and it says, during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat, or they discard 2 cards from their hand. So this card is designed to get their hand emptier, still doing some decent damage, to set up Absol to do a big chunky hit. Now, if they're out of cards, that's also less resources they have to deal with you. That's why it's a good thing. But what we added from the most recent set, by the most recent set, I mean Obsidian Flames, definitely not the most recent set, is Malamar. So this says once during your turn, you may look at the top card of both players' decks. So this means that if we need to use Absol's thing about rearranging decks, we'll have a better idea who we want to be doing that for. It's also just kind of a useful thing, but not so useful that we want 4 of them, right? We're just going to try a couple, see how that feels. Let me make a quick change here. I guess 1 Iono is probably fine. Y'all know me. I like Judge way, way more than Iono. So let's make a quick couple of changes here. Let's go down a boss's orders and up a judge. This is going to be more useful, I think. I hope. All right, so let's get started here. You got it, Sheep. What in-game sleeve would you like? I have enough coins, so we can even get one. I'm going to scroll slow. You tell me if you see something you like. OG Pogi, you got it. That one right there. Just like we're playing with some cards. All right, let's get started. I didn't even check what our challenges were, so maybe we'll be surprised. Or maybe we'll end the next game and be like, oh, let's go check, and they're bad. And we'll change them then. I have been playing so much Terraria, y'all. Oh, Terraria, Hunt, Overwatch, some Pokemon cards, some. You know, it's like anything, right? Like your interests will ebb and flow like the tides. We do want to go first with this deck, I think. We're going to be trying to evolve some stuff, so it's probably better for us to go first. Also, we're playing with Giovanni's Charisma, so if we manage to have that in our hand, we can get to that 3rd energy quicker than we should. It's funny, we were actually talking about possibly streaming Overwatch, and we both kind of, me and Chips were like, ooh, we couldn't yell like we normally yell then, so probably not. Okay, the VIP pass was an excellent pull, so was the Ekans. So let's grab an Inkay and another Ekans. We will... put an energy down here. Because we have this Dark Patch. Let's use the Dark Patch in case they try to shuffle us up. Now, that's why we might regret this if they have a boss's orders and manage to switch some stuff around on us, but, you know, nothing we can do about that right now. They cannot evolve this, right? They can't evolve Bound Sweet this turn, and if they don't play anything else out, Arida tells me probably Greninja, maybe, I mean, they're probably going to grab Serena with this, right? But they can't evolve Serena this turn. I'm curious what they get. Greninja, I could see possibly Lumineon, although using a Rida to get a Lumineon when you can't play it that turn always feels a little hit or miss, so it was Serena. The other the VIP pass is a little brutal. I was kind of counting on the fact that they wouldn't have other bound suites, but now they're going to. And the fact that they didn't get a rare candy might be because they needed the VIP pass. They might not have a rare candy, but there's a non-zero chance they do, right? And I believe they are both Gardevoir and Serena. Okay, Switch is excellent here. Let's Arven first. We're going to grab an Earthen Vessel. And Devolution. Devolution's actually going to be pretty good against them, so I'm not going to use that right now. We're going to Earthen Vessel here. Let's ditch the Escape Rope, because I kind of want to keep this. Grab 2 energies. We'll ditch one of them to Greninja, and the other one will go on this Ekans, which is about to evolve. Okay, another Dark Patch is solid. We don't need to use the Dark Patch right now. We will use it on Absol, but for now, we're going to put this here. Slap that Dark Patch down. Get Absol going here as well. Now, what's neat here is that they do have to discard some cards. How good their hand is kind of up in the air. We don't really know, right? But they do have to get rid of something. So Pal Pad and Path to the Peak. Okay, okay. Neither of those really mattered, so sad. But hey, another Arbok solid. Counter Catcher. Okay, okay. Pulling in the Ekans. It's fair. They did have a Lumineon. Okay. I was right about that, at least. Iono's fine here. Yikes. Iono is getting less fine by the second. This hand's not that great. The Devolution was going to be nice, but we'll probably have a way to get one of those anyways. We didn't ditch it, so that's what matters here. Malamar is solid because we have the Inkay out already. Do they also have a switching effect? We don't have a switching effect, and it's going to really suck if they manage to get the Serena out and start doing some damage before we're ready. Okay. Well, let's start with this here. Let's Nest Ball now. Grab another Absol. Put an energy on this Absol. We're going to judge as well now, before we use Greninja, because I don't want to use Greninja and then, you know, have to ditch my hand. Okay, we did not get anything super helpful here, which is a shame. But let's see what they got coming. Okay, so they've got an energy coming, and we've got an Ultra Ball coming. Okay, okay. Well, all right. If Serena couldn't hit the bench, we'd feel great right now. Serena can hit the bench. We don't feel great right now. What's up, Drink Freak? We are starting with an Arbok Absol Malamar brew that was, I believe it was Kawaii Cherry posted something about this in Discord saying that Malamar really helped this deck, so that's why we're trying this one out. And next up, we're retouching on Chestnaude. Opponent is also really needing a switching effect here. Unfortunately, we don't have any other energies in the bin, so this Dark Patch isn't exactly a live draw right now. I guess we could Earthen Vessel the VIP pass, and then Ultra Ball that to get an Arbok. Okay. Okay, so we Earthen Vessel the VIP pass, right? Grab 2 of these, okay. Now we Greninja 1 energy away. See what we get. Not a switching effect. That's a crying shame, that is. Okay, we're gonna put this on this Ekans. The reason being that we can evolve this, and it doesn't really do anything. So hang on. Let's see here. Patch that onto there. So we've got 2 things ready to go. They only have 1, but they have a way to stop us from doing anything we want to be doing. Okay, so we're going to Ultra Ball the Ekans and the other Ultra Ball away. We don't want to draw that later. Grab another Arbok here. The Arbok unfortunately cannot attack, but what we're actually going to do... So, right now they're 1 energy away from being able to start, so we're going to Boss's Orders this Gardevoir to the front, so they're 2 energies, or they need an actual switching effect, right? So that is the goal. Let's also take a look at what they're getting here and what we're getting. So they're going to get a level ball, and we're going to get... I don't want another Ultra Ball deck. That's unfortunate. We actually really didn't want that Ultra Ball. Maybe they'll be very kind and Iono us again. It could happen. Ah, Pokédark! How's it going, my friend? Okay. The crazy thing is we're both about on... Sure. Okay, now that's brutal. They're gonna make us get rid of some stuff here. We're gonna ditch this Absol, and I guess this... Oh, okay. Sure. Well, they're done. Woo! Woo! Back to the top we go. What it does, so it lets us make them discard. Woo! Level 36! 100 coins, woo! So Arbok makes them discard cards, or it makes them not be able to retreat. It goes really good with Absol. Arbok by itself is not super good, but Absol is. Absol Arbok's pretty solid. At least it was. I'm a little concerned about Golden Go, I'll be honest. Golden Go draws so many cards that I don't think we'll be able to keep up with that one, at least in terms of trying to make them discard. But there's not a whole lot we can do about that right now. We haven't tried it yet, you know. We don't want to make any major changes before we actually try it. Credits, coins, credits. That was a lot of credits. The last golden Dark Patch, which we're about to put in our deck. Some Obsidian Flames. All right, we got some credits. Some credits, not to be confused with Abrasius, or some credits. Another Combi, and some credits. All right. All right, so let's go, before we forget, you know what I mean? Let's go look good. Oh, you got it, Pokédark. 1 second. So we go here, we take the ugly one, and we add another glorious golden one. Oh, all right, what coin would you like, my friend? Anything pink. Y'all are gonna have to help me with this. Wiggles is bad at colors. Love Disc. We found the pink one. There's also, that's pink, right? Pink Mew. And other pink Mew. Oh, that one says pink. We gotta go with that one. That one says pink. Milky Way wants a card box. All right, Milky Way, what you want? We're changing everything, and I can afford a new one, so if you want a different one. You want Love Disc? You got it. You got it for Love Disc for the coin, and for the deck box. Almost like you have all the cards. Something like that, Drink Break. We're getting close. We're getting close. No worries, we'll do Love Disc. What do you want, Milky Way? I'm gonna scroll slow here for you, my friend. Scrolling slow. Listening to music, scrolling slow. No worries, Pokédark, no worries. You know the worst part about wearing glasses, y'all? When I smile, my eyes fog. Pushes it a little too close to my face. Alright, Milky Way, I'm gonna scroll up now for you. Woo! Way up to the top. Love Disc as well. You got it. We actually need to buy that one, which we can afford. And we can't afford anything else. Woo! All right. So we've got Love Disc, and Pokemon. Let's do it. Y'all, this is really mean when we're playing a control deck. Last Monday was your birthday. My birthday's on Saturday. Well, happy late birthday, Pokédark. 26 years alive. Well, you're older than me. I'm turning 22, if you believe that. If I repeat that enough, it's going to become true. That's how that works. Congratulations on turning 26, my friend. Happy birthday plus 7? That's a good way to put that, Milky Way. That's a good way to put that. So you're 7 days wiser. Just tack. Hey, sheep, let's, you know, wow. Wow. Just you know, aggressive. Let's go. No, Milky Way, if you'd believe it, I'm just 21 right now. Hard to believe, isn't it? Nice, Pokédark. Now, if I shave the beard, I look like I'm 12. Okay, so, hey, they had to start with Luminion. That's great for us. They're using Dark, which tells me they're probably, most likely, gonna be a, Roaring Moon deck. Alright, we have an Ekans and an Absol. So let's grab an Ekans. And an Absol. And we got this sweet Greninja that we can't use. We're going to escape rope now. The reason being, I don't want them to be able to benefit from our escape rope later. And we didn't even put any energy, so if they play an escape rope, we can just switch the other Absol in. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I'm glad, PokeDark, I'm glad. That's the Absol card. Well, he's so happy to be doing bad things. Okay, they ditched a Roaring Moon for this, which means they probably have another Roaring Moon. Usually they want to be ditching energies. You know, I will say, VIP Pass is not my favorite card. I'm playing a bunch of them today because I got yelled at on YouTube by a few people. Hey, Wiggles, play more. Not my favorite card, where I was going with this, but people react very aggressively to VIP Pass in the casual ladder. Like, when there's not, like, anything on the line, Sailor Scout, when there's not anything on the line, they're just like, ooh, that's a full bench, and I don't have a full bench, I'm out. Absol's your favorite? There was somebody, I haven't seen her in a while, Lena. Lena was here, Absol was her favorite too. It's a good Pokemon. It's crazy how many people love it. It's cute, don't get me wrong, it's just, it's one of those, it's like, I guess to me, because I grew up with, like, the OG Pokemon, it never really stood out to me that much. But I can see why people like it. Okay, we're going second, which means we kind of want Absol. Too bad! That's just too bad, isn't it? Alright, so let's put an Inkay out there. This is not a very good starting hand for us. Especially because they have Clefairy. If they get a bunch of Clefairies and start moonwatching, we are in trouble. Oh no. Okay, there's just one. It's the fashion look it has. You play Glamora, it destroys bench. That's very true. That's very true. Mysterious aura, the dark type. I get it. I get it. You're not wrong. Okay, so let's start with this, because we're not going to Riz this turn. Okay. It's very unlikely that we're going to get to use Charisma because we're actually ditching cards right now. So let's grab an Ekans. I should have grabbed an Absol. Again, we could have actually started using it if I had, but I didn't because I'm dumb. The end of that story. Ta-da. It's a bad Pokemon. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Okay, so they beat Neston. So they just drew that Nest Ball or they would have played it last turn. So everything else they have... They might play a supporter now. They didn't play one last turn because they couldn't, but everything else they have is already what was in their hand. They are starting to ramp really hard on energies, though, so we are behind. Oh, no. I was hoping it wasn't an escape rope. I think it's our turn to concede. Exactly. Absol is a calamity. That's Absol's gender is foresight. And I have known some people where I could comfortably say, yep, that was probably their gender too. Alright, so... We don't have a way to get a Pokemon to the bench so that we can use this Dark Patch, so we're just going to go ahead and Iono now. We're really far behind right now, so... kind of hoping for some luck here. That's not a bad start. It doesn't matter. We didn't draw any other Pokemon, so we lose. But we get to do this, and it's gonna look cool. Make them take out the Malamar, which they get to. So we're actually just gonna say we're gonna save them the effort here. Ah, they had a Psychic. Oh, we had a Dark. Oh, well, with that, we're out. We're out. We can't win now. We took a look. We were sure. We're out. You want to be sure first. You know what I mean? You want to be sure first. Wasn't Absol in one of the movies? Because that was one of the Pokemon that, like, talked to them in their brains, right? Which they don't usually do on episodes. Sometimes they would, but not usually. I could be misremembering. That happens sometimes. Okay, this hand's pretty solid. Okay, we get to try against Golden Go. This is a big deal. I want to see if this works. Which means we're going to want Arbok way more than Absol. Absol's only going to be doing 100 damage. They have so much card draw that it's really unlikely we're going to be able to get them down empty-handed. So we're going to be using the Nest Ball for... Ooh, that's tough. That's really tough, actually. Kind of depends what we draw, right? Because we want Greninja, but we also want something that we could, like an Ekans that we could Dark Patch this basic Dark Energy onto. So, anything could happen. It is nice that Absol has 210 HP against Golden Go. That means that they will have to do 5 cards instead of 4 to knock it out. So we're gonna get Greninja first, because we have that second energy. 2 turns with Greninja is a lot better than 1 turn with Greninja. Yikes. Okay. Well, let's do it and only be a little sad about it. I guess we ditched Devolution. Because I don't really want... We have another one of these, and I don't really want Absol to be, having the energy investment. Again, Ekans is the one that's supposed to get the energy investment this time. Dark Patch here. I'm not going to play this energy because if they manage to interact with this Ekans, does it matter? I don't want to save this for... Yeah, we're going to wait. We're going to not play the energy out, which is weird for me. Normally, I'm a big fan of, like, use all of your resources, including energy drops. But Greninja and Dark Patch means this little energy here is really, really useful if we use it next turn. Okay, so Golden Go, slightly problematic, because they probably have 5 energy to ditch. Now they definitely have 5 energy to ditch. There's no way half their hand is not energy here. Okay. Smart by them to get a backup plan going here. Okay. They also had a little bit of a sticky start by the look of things. They haven't ditched any energy, though. So this is 1, but 1 energy in the bin means that energy retrieval is fine, but superior energy retrieval is not fine because that only pulls them 1. So... Okay. We're probably not going to spend the Pokestop. We have a lot of supporters in the stick, and I don't really want to watch them go bye-bye. Two energies in the bin. So now the energy retrieval is card advantage. I mean, yeah, that one, you know. Yeah, no, that was, never mind. I'm gonna shut up. I was right the first time. Okay, so we know they have 4. They probably have 5. Would love an Iono now. Iono now would actually be an excellent draw. We're gonna put Greninja up front just because then we can Dark Patch. Judge is actually pretty good. Judge is a good close second. Not as good, but a good close second. Okay, that was a good draw. Dark Patch here. We are gonna switch and hope we draw a Dark Energy. Yeah. And we didn't. I mean, we could still use this one, but we didn't draw what we needed. I guess we spin the Pokestop. It is not impossible that we actually flip an energy and a Dark Patch, so let's see. It wouldn't work even if we did, though, because it's on the front now, so that was a mistake. But hey, at least we got this VIP pass, right? Right? Honestly, at least they're down to 4 cards. Now, again, Golden Go gets to draw so many cards and they've got a Greninja. Probably doesn't matter. I think we're just kind of unfavored to win this matchup. But that doesn't mean it's impossible, right? Doesn't mean it's impossible. It does take 6 energies to take out Arbok. They probably have it, though. Probably have it. And yeah, we definitely aren't coming back from this if this Arbok dies. We played for our outs, right? We had 2 good chances to try and hit an energy here, and we just missed it. Just unfortunate. Which it might have mattered, because they had 4 cards in hand and we were gonna make them go down to 2 if we got to use our big attack. And that might have mattered. It didn't now, but it might have. But yeah. Opponent, doing math real quick. All right, GG opponent. Let's see what we draw. I'm just curious. We're not gonna play this one, but I'm curious what we draw here. This is why I don't like VIP Pass, y'all. This situation right here, VIP Pass does not usually feel good when it's not exactly first turn. What's up, Sliding Mike? How's it going, my friend? I want to play against Golden Go again with this deck. I don't think we're just gonna lose, but I think we're behind. You know what I mean? We might get another chance. They've got some steel stuff going on with their box and sleeve. Okay, we want to go first, because that means on second turn when we attack first, if we have everything set up well enough, we can use Giovanni's Riz. Okay, not a bad start for it. Okay, I was not expecting the 2 Bidoofs, y'all. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Alright, so let's Nest Ball here for an Inkay. Because we drew the Iono, we're gonna get an Inkay. If we had drawn not the Iono, we would have grabbed Absol there, but I want to evolve this before I play Inkay next turn. Or before I play Iono next turn. Alright, let us conceal. See what we get. Alright. Oh, they're an Aegislash deck. Well, that's very different. What's up, Beans? How's it going, my friend? And see, again, we're playing with 4 VIP passes, and because we didn't draw them on the first turn, now we have 4 cards in our deck that are literally just dead cards. That card is so feels bad. So feels bad. I understand why people like it. Don't get me wrong. When you're gonna win, It usually starts with a VIP pass, right? At least if your deck is playing around that. That's a lot of swords, opponent. That is a lot of swords. That's going pretty good. It's going pretty good, Beans. Can't complain. I'm glad life is going for you. We're right on list, getting closer. Okay. Wheel. I don't actually think we're gonna Iono here. I don't like this card. I don't want to give them more cards, right? But if we, now we're talking. All right, now we're talking, opponent. Thank you, deck. I appreciate you. Now you can have different cards. Didn't want to give him 6 cards. That's a lot, right? All you're missing is the Raikou and the... Nice! Nice! All right, so let's do this to see what they're going to get next turn. An Energy. An Inkay. All right, sweet. Not only can this Bidoof not retreat, it can't even breathe. Nest Ball's fine. At least that's playable before we Iono. Okay, this tells me they're probably going to evolve this. Now, our only answer to the other Aegislash, the one that, I agree, Beans. Big agree. Okay, so they grabbed Evolution, which means these are going to evolve. Our only answer to the, Aegislash, the little one, the non-EX one, is this Malamar. So, we kind of have to be ready to do that. God, I don't want to Iono again. I guess we're going to need to, because they're going to evolve this. They're going to get a Bibarel and an Aegislash. Hopefully they get the EX one. Well, they didn't. Crap. Okay. So we need to start building up Malamar now, just because of this thing. Which Arbok's gonna be fine. Arbok can handle this Hone Edge without an issue. I guess we get an Inkay down, because again, that's our answer, and they probably have more than just this one. We need more than just this one. And now we're gonna Iono, which sucks, because we're gonna give them a lot of cards. I know. But we needed it. And hey, look, a card we can't play. Okay, well, we can do this. The Dark Patch is exactly what I was hoping for. That right there. Let's use this to see what they get next turn. Counter Catcher, okay. So they can't play this turn. I mean, they won't be able to play next turn. And we got Devolution. Now, Devolution's actually going to be pretty solid here. Not on this Aegislash because they didn't use a rare candy, but on any future ones, Devolution's going to be super helpful. But let's take care of this Hone Edge here. Now, Iono doesn't matter as much when they have a Bibarel, because if we judge them, they would just draw up to 5 cards at the end of it. I do watch anime, Beans. Just gonna go for it. If they do, ever accidentally caught up to the show you're really into without knowing? No, like caught up, like watched it all? No, I usually. Oh no! Oh, they saw the line. Oh, we even knew they had that counter catcher. Crap, I messed up. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, right? We were 5 and they were 6, anyways. But yeah. And they can take care of this Malamar. And then we are... Now, the good news is we can force this back and hit something with this Arbok. Because we have an escape rope. But, yeah. Kind of the best case scenario here. We're going to have to get through this eventually, and it's going to be hard. Let's see what they pick first. Absol's not going to win us this game, so I'm actually going to ditch the Absol and the VIP pass here. Sidney might be useful. Might. Let's grab another Malamar. The other Malamar, I should say. Okay, Arven's going to get us... We could do a Dark Patch or an Earthen Vessel. If we do... I guess we have a second Devolution, and again, it's not super useful because they played the Doughblade, so we can do this. This also lets us use Greninja this turn. This is the smarter play. So yeah. Okay, okay. 1 second, I will catch up with chat in just a second, sorry y'all. This is a tough one, and I want to focus, yeah. Could also just rip the Dark Patch, that's pretty solid. I think the smart thing to... It doesn't matter, right? Because this thing has enough health to soak a hit. I guess we'll put it to sleep. Maybe it'll matter. Maybe. This is a tough game. This is a tough game. Great, that's just what I wanted, an unplayable card. Anyways, alright. You watched dub, so you caught up to the show you're watching it. Oh, I get what you're saying. So you watch the dub, and the dub is not caught up to the sub. I gotcha. Hey, guess what? Ha 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 ha. There's also a secondary thing we could do here. That might matter, it might not. Which is, if this goes according to plan, okay, so they hit Arbok, right, with Aegislash, do 120 damage. If we have if we draw an energy, which is unlikely because there's only 4 left in the deck, but possible. We draw an energy, we can retreat the Arbok, Malamar hit this. This is gonna kill Malamar. We're gonna be very sad. Then we de-evolution. This would have enough damage that the Honedge would die, right, or the Doughblade, because Doughblade has 90, and that would take 90 damage. And this would go back down to 60 as well. So maybe there are some lines that we can see here. Will we win? I don't know, but we haven't lost yet. This would also really get crushed by a single... Okay, they have another rare candy, which is really sad because now Devolution is not as good. Sad. Very sad. Okay. Well, the Riz ain't going to do it. Yikes. I think we lose, so we're just, yeah, my plan didn't work. They have another rare candy, so we can't, de-evolution now doesn't work. We don't have anything that can damage this that we can switch into because we don't have the energies. VIP pass isn't doing anything. We don't have a boss's orders. I think we just have to concede here, which is a shame, but yeah, I don't see a line. Yeah, that's a shame. Actually, you know what? We're not, because worst case scenario, they knock out this Arbok, and that's it. Right, okay, another Honedge is... Hey, look, okay, we need that energy. All right, we'll stay here. We'll stay in this game, and we'll do this just so they can't retreat. But we're still here. It's okay, they still can't retreat. Picked up Zapdos EX 151, it's for retreat, and then I found out... It is a tool against Guardy, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh yeah, because they put damage on stuff, right? That's how that one works? Yeah, alright. I see you, Beans. Yeah, Guardy's everywhere right now. So, definitely agree with you there. Rare candy, this one. Rare candy this one too. Use your rare candy. Get everything all set up. No, don't grab another rare candy. Grab an Ultra Ball. You grab another rare candy. I'm going to be a sad, sad penguin. Have a heart, opponent. Don't do it. Have a heart. Come on. Come on. Be kind. Rewind or whatever they say. Decisions are being made. Okay, an escape rope isn't... Now evolve this one. Huh? Evolve it, huh? You have a rare candy, huh? You have an Ultra Ball too, huh? Do it. Do it. Come on, don't pass back. Do it. Do the thing. Darn it, opponent. Okay, well, the plan shall remain. Best we got, y'all. Best we got. Yeah, we know we're gonna draw an energy. Alright, great. Gonna do that. I should have used the ability. I forgot. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I forgot. Okay, they woke up immediately, which means Malamar's gonna die. We might be able to de-evolution here, but I really want them to use that rare candy now, because they're through one of them. There's one in hand. Come on. Yes! Okay. Not that one. You're not supposed to evolve another one of those. It's the cologne. That's what we need. And this is on me. I wasn't paying attention. I did not think that through. I guess it doesn't really matter that they evolved this one, because if we de-evolution, they still need another Doughblade, right? Or another rare candy. Maybe they don't have. Maybe. Don't bash me, bro. Ow. Alright, do we draw the energy? Are we that lucky? Come on, deck. Help me out here. Yes! Alright, alright. Hey, guess what? Goodbye. You can have that one, you can have that one. And this, you can have that one, and this is gonna die. Bye-bye. Ha ha ha! We got to do the thing! Woo! It's just what I wanted. Another VIP pass. We got to do the thing! Yay! Yeah, GG. Was that the fourth one or the third one? That was the third one. Alright, alright. It was the third one. I'll shut up. Well played, opponent. Well played. So we need to slot in 1 or 2 Canceling Colognes into the deck. That's what this stopped me, because it's not just this Aegislash, it's also Mimikyu. Our deck is really soft to the walls that say, like, I don't take damage from Pokemon with roll boxes, you know what I mean? So, let's go do that real quick. Making changes, making improvements. Okay. 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 8 basics. I'm honestly shocked we haven't mulliganed more. We only have 8 basics in here. That's a problem for a different day. I guess we could probably go down one of these cards that I hate so very, very much. You're never going back to a rare candy. That's fair. That's fair. Canceling Cologne. We'll just put one little spritz in here. Just one little, you know, one little spray. All right, back in. I like the rare candy decks. I like rare candy decks when you also play with the stage 2. Splash Bros and Sailor Scouts. Oh my god. It finally happened. Mole Mangler. Homie. Like, what's up? Oh. Yay! I'm just so excited. I don't even care if we win this one. After you know what, we'll still go first. But like, what's up, fam? That has never happened before, y'all. Toadscruel. Okay, well, we're weak to that, so that's unfortunate business. Okay, so what we can do here, we don't need this Malamar. Tools, special energy, and stadiums. I don't think that applies to them, so let's ditch Sidney here and grab us an Ekans. The Ekans that we can Dark Patch onto, so we didn't waste our energy drop that turn. Alright! Woo! Howdy. Okay, so they grabbed the Toadscruel. That was with the Great Ball, though. That wasn't like they sought that out. But if they don't have another Toadscruel, we might be able to kill this thing. Might. The best Pokemon of the best deck can fulfill your wishes. Of course. And no, they had another one. No, they had... Okay, alright, well... I appreciate you taking your time on that decision, opponent. And you can have another basic Pokemon. I'm assuming it's going to be Turtwig. That was not what I was assuming it was going to be Gossifleur. I'm fine with it. See, that's why I don't like Iono as a card, right? Like, as we were fine with that. We get to destroy them now. Thanks, opponent. I appreciate you. Yeah, Absol's gonna take, you know, what, 40 damage? And now we get to do this. We even got the Riz. Okay, so we Inkay. We can't really risk it. I don't want to risk it on the Greninja here, so let's evolve here. Let's switch here. Get this one going. Put this energy here. It's like, oh no, it's gonna die. It's so much worse than that. The reason that I am going all the way through with this, we're giving them one card in hand, but we're making them discard two. So it feels like we're not actually just at disadvantage by doing this. That's how it feels anyways. Okay, so they kept their energy. We know they have an energy and a Toadscruel, and two other things that we don't know about. That energy is a good draw because of Greninja here. I doubt it's going to matter for Absol. The other good news is that without a Cherrim, they can't actually put the energies on Toadscruel. Okay. Everything else has a 1 retreat cost, so that's fine. We can just retreat here. Interesting that they went for the one that... Okay, they didn't evolve either. We know they have... Oh, did they Iono after that? Yeah, they Iono. They don't have that anymore. Never mind, I'm stupid. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to conceal cards because we might just hit a switch, and we'll just use that. We did not, but that's okay. So we will do this here. We will retreat. This one back up front. Let's get Dark Patch in here for the Absol. I probably should have Nest Balled for an Absol that hadn't taken a hit yet, but it probably doesn't matter. Let's grab another Inkay. Actually, let's grab another Ekans, because that's better than this. This practice studio is great for us. Thanks, opponent. I appreciate you. And they have to discard 2 cards, right? Like, this game's pretty much over now. Yeah. Pretty much. They might have Iono or Research or something like that to get back in here, but it feels pretty over. Because of the Riz, y'all. Hey, they did have an Iono. And we only get 4 cards. It's fine. Unlikely that they're going to get this thing to evolve and to 2 energies this turn. It's possible, Getting more likely, but still not. Okay, so they went with this one. Ooh, okay. Okay. Bold. Considering if we have an energy or draw an energy, we can just... They can do this, but if we draw an energy, we can just kill this thing and discard their hand and the game is over. Thanks, deck. Appreciate you. Grab Malamar so that we can look at cards that are coming up and make good plans. Because this is the only thing they're going to have next turn. Let's see what they get next turn. Maybe it'll save them. They get a VIP pass. Oh, that's not going to save them. Well, opponent, GG. Goodbye. That was really lucky. I know. But still. We got 8 luck's fine. You're nothing wrong with getting lucky. Yay! Alright, GG. Solid. 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 When this deck works, it works really well, which is a good sign, right? Because, like, if your deck... When your deck does the thing, if it's not good enough, it's not good enough. Also, that was our opponent who was our Sailor Scout Splash Bro. So, you know, goodbye, friend. I wish you the best. I'm sorry for what we did to you. In your opinion, weaknesses don't matter much. I disagree with that, Beans. I think weaknesses do matter. It's just... Like, if they had managed to evolve that Toad, like, get a third energy on that Toad Scroll, it would have killed our Arbok because they're weak to it. It doesn't matter how many coins they flipped, they would have only needed 2 instead of needing all 3, right? I guess, oh, it doesn't matter. Wiggles, you just said they need to. I know. Point notwithstanding, I think weakness does matter. I don't think it's as good of a check as it used to be, but I think it does matter. Perfect. Another good example. The electric deck has fallen out of favor in favor of the more, you know, newer stuff. And because of that, so is fighting. Fighting's only real thing that it had going for it was not the cards, it was the fact that electric was really weak to it. Iron Hands is a great example. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point, Milky Way, because, yeah, you can get extra prize cards. Okay, so what are they up to here? Oh, sweet, it's an Exodia deck. All right, let's go. We're gonna help them, which is terrifying. But it's what we got. Okay, so let's do this first and grab our Greninja is in our prize cards. So let's grab an Ekans here. Let's ditch the Riz isn't gonna matter. So let's ditch the Riz and 1 energy. Because of this Dark Patch, we're gonna ditch 1 energy here. Go grab us. I should probably get an Inkay, but I think we should actually grab the Arbok for next turn. Dark Patch here so that we can future sight and see what they get. Or we can kind of determine. Now, remember, maybe we should get our own. Because we're out of gas and because they have Pokestop, we're going to do our own here. Yeah, it is. It is Beans. I have not played against Exodia in a hot minute. This is gonna be wild. Wild. They've got what, 2 1 piece in the deck or in the bin? That's fine. Still just 1. Now, their build doesn't... Okay, I was about to say, their build doesn't have a lot of ways to discard non-energies. Did they just do it? You can do it with Ultra Balls and Galarian Articuno V if they have some of the pieces. If they have two of them in hand or one of them in hand, and there's one. Okay, now they're gonna grab. I'm wondering if they're in their prize cards because they're not grabbing them, or they're just about to ditch two more to this Articuno. That'd be crazy. They didn't spin the Pokestop, which is strange. Maybe they're feeling a little behind. Well, let's shuffle them up. I hate giving them cards, but what can you do? Okay. Nest Ball for, I guess, another Ekans, because we have this other Arbok in hand. We'll be workering next turn. So let's look at their deck now and see kind of what we can see here. Yeah, you can have a couple of Nest Balls, opponent. That's what you can have. Okay, Adventurer's Discovery means they can get... They only got one. So one of them is in their prize cards. Let's see how they deal with that. I love a little Piplup! Oh my god, it's so cute, Beans! Oh my god, that's adorable. Oh, they had it. Oh, they must have been in their hand. Uh-oh. Well. Uh-oh. Maybe it's not gonna kill us. Maybe. Oh, and then they get Palkia to get the energies on it too. Yikes. Now, Palkia can't put an energy on Squawkabilly to make it retreat, so they will need either an energy from hand or a switching effect to get the Squawkabilly back, so... Maybe we're not dead yet? Nope. Nope, we're dead. Alright. We farted around a little too long. It happens. And it's hard to be mad when you die to Exodia, y'all. Like, I'll be honest, I'm here smiling. Okay. And they did have Paonia, just in case it was there. So opponent, I mean, they're down to 15 cards, right? They've seen most of their deck, and they had enough. They looked at our hand. Get out of here. It's my hand. Stop looking at my hand. Okay, so they went with that one. Which, let's read what that does. Okay, Absol can't retreat. Ha 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 ha. So we're gonna work her first, because if we draw several dark energies, which we didn't. I think we lose? Oh my god, I'm so stupid, y'all. I should have Arven for the... Yeah, I'm gonna concede here because I'm dumb. I should have Arven for the Earthen Vessel. I forget we're playing with that. Again, it's been a hot minute since I played, and this is not a deck that I built based off of how I play. But we had it out there. I messed up. We should have grabbed the Earthen Vessel. Because then we would have gotten the two energies that we needed. We could have discarded one of them to the Ultra Ball. Had that pulled back. We already had the switch. So I messed up really bad trying to get super lucky and when we had the answer in our hand. So that's my bad. That happens. Damn it, Wiggles. Do better. Also today, I asked Chibs if she thought I was a bad listener. She didn't say anything, and I asked her again if she thought I was a bad listener, and now she's mad at me, and I have no idea why. Oops, that was a joke. I heard that joke somewhere today and it made me laugh. It's like, I want to use that. Dibs. Okay, well, hey, I mean, we start with Greninja. Starting with Inkay, not so great. Starting with Greninja is so great. We're going to put Inkay out front and go ahead and put Greninja here. I'm glad you like that. So if Inkay doesn't die immediately to some Iron Valiants, we can retreat it. And if Inkay does die immediately to some Iron Valiants, it's just an Inkay. Okay, another Serena deck. Okay. Alright, so let us start with a Nest Ball here. I should have started with Greninja here, because now what I draw might matter. I said 22 Milky Way. Gosh, it's like you don't listen. Okay. Hey, we got the VIP pass, so it didn't end up mattering. Oh my god, we got this card when we actually wanted it. Oh my god. Alright, so let's get an Ekans. Probably another Inkay. Again, I have a strong suspicion one of them is not going to make it. Okay. Alright, we'll call it there and see what they do. Probably should have gotten a second Ekans, actually. This opens this up for disruption. Oh, yeah, exactly. Not 167. Pretty far from that Milky Way. It's common, common misconception. People see me and they're like, oh, wisdom of the ages, but not body of the ages, right? Body of Santa Claus who got stuck in a cookie factory. Doof is fine. They didn't get another Bounce Suite, which gives us a small, we have to get lucky, but a small window here. The cookies were so good. Okay, they retreated. That would explain it. They're gonna put, yeah, they're giving us Jirachi here. What's up, Sophie? Oh my god, how's it going? It's been so long, my friend. How are you? How are things? How's your stuff? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Is it my turn yet? No? Okay, that doesn't matter. Stop playing cards out. I want to Iono, and I feel bad if you play all your hands out. Okay. Alright. Second Vessel here. We already have one energy in the bin, and it's unlikely that we're going to want two. We're going to get 6 cards, right? So let's evolve this first, so we don't need that too. And then let's try the Iono now. Our schedules have not clicked. That's fair. That's totally fair. Hope you're doing good, though. Okay, well, we got half of what we wanted. Play another Ekans out, too, which is nice. Okay. So next turn, we can work her to get this Path to the Peak going, and we'll probably hit an energy that we could Greninja and then Dark Patch, so we'll see what happens. I like our hand here. They have way more cards than us, though, so anything could happen. I'm glad you've been liking them! I took a little week off, but, we're back. Oh, crap. Okay, so probably in trouble now. Kind of depends how good the rest of their hand is, because if they have, like, the Panic Mask and the Switch, then yeah, we're screwed. But if they don't, we might not be dead yet. Okay, they didn't. Gives us a chance, yeah? Ha 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 ha. Okay, alright, let's start with this and hope we hit an energy. We did not. Well, we kind of needed that. I guess the Switch is good enough, right? Alright, so what we're gonna do is let's evolve this other one here. We don't need this other Ultra Ball. But we got the Switch that we wanted. We're gonna do this first. I want to de-evolution this first. Because, yeah, binding now this Jirachi doesn't matter. Oh, but first, let's take a look. What do you got? Is it an Arida? It's not. It's an Ultra Ball. And we've got Cologne on our way. Excellent. Okay, so... Ha. And, no. Hope you have another rare candy. I hope they don't have another rare candy, but I'm telling them that I hope they have another rare candy because I'm trying to be a good sportsmanship. Trying to be a good sportsmanship. That's not a word or a phrase. Wiggles. Okay, so this will let them get a Bibarel. That's the end of that sentence. Okay, they ditched the Panic Mask. They had that and they didn't play it, which is wild to me. They also ditched an Iono, which is kind of strange. Arven means they get another rare candy, though. So Arven is that other rare candy. We need another and then another Panic Mask. So I take it all back. Opponent knows what they're doing, and I'm dumb. Maybe not dumb. Maybe dumb's not the right word. Just a little stupid. Hopeful. We'll go with optimistic. Yeah, I'm not a monster. You are. Go with optimistic. Okay. Now, please don't also have a... I mean, they have... Great. I mean, they have Bibarel, so they can draw enough cards. They probably can get to a Switch. If they're not playing with Steenies, though, another De-Evolution might be the nail in the coffin. Might. Okay, so this is so they can retreat. How is this templated here? Let me read this. All damage done. Okay, sweet. It doesn't prevent the rest of it. They're going to hit the Arbok because they want to prevent all damage done. They don't want us to hit the Arbok. Yep. Okay. How does Judge templated? Okay, so Judge is templated different from Iono. There's no point in Malamaring first because Judge says into your deck, not on bottom of your deck. So let's do this first. I guess we could evolve something, but I don't really want to. So let's do this. Let's see what we get. Awesome. Awesome. Well, now let's take a look. They have an Ultra Ball coming. We have an Absol coming. Not the best things we do. So let's do this. We're gonna ditch. I might regret this, but I think what I want to do is shuffle that Absol away. So let's grab another Malamar and just evolve this other Inkay. Kind of a best case scenario here. Let's try that again. One Dark Energy, please. And somehow worse. At least we get to shuffle that away with our Judge. We can make it to where they can't retreat, but that's it. Another Arven. Them using the Arven now is kind of nice. Because it's less likely they'll rip another rare candy with that if we hit our other De-Evolution. They went with the VIP Pass when they have a Bibarel. I guess they're going to ditch it to the Ultra Ball, but they have a Bibarel. You could just fail to find and then draw even more cards with your Bibarel. Or this also gets rid of the VIP Pass. It's smart. Dynatree Hill's smart. Prevents people from healing. Not that it matters for us, but it is smart. Okay, alright. De-Evolution looking better and better. That's 3. If we can De-Evolution here... Maybe. 3 rare candies is nice for them to have to be through. And we're going to be taking away some cards in a second here. I don't know if they'll be able to win once we take away... Okay, an Ultra Ball. This sucks because that means the Judge is going to give them more cards, but it's whatever. A Rufflet. Okay, so they're getting ready to Bravery. That's the one. If we know we're not going to draw a Dark Energy, because I was about to say, if we draw a Dark Energy, that'd be great, because then we can just get rid of their last 2 cards and make them try to top deck here, but... Not gonna happen. I guess it doesn't work that way. They have a Bibarel. Wiggles, use your brain, please. Thank you. Oh, this has been brutal draws. I don't know what it is, like what we need more of. We're stuck on energy right now. So, but we're playing with the energy, with the Earthen Vessel, so we're just getting really unlucky here. Just getting unlucky here. And we've shuffled through their deck so much, they probably have the Bravery at this point, unless it's in their prize cards. Which, if they hit one more of our... if they hit this Absol with Serena, then they can Bravery and just win the game on the spot, so... things are looking grim. There's the second Serena ready to go, too. They probably have a 4th rare candy in their deck. It's maybe in their prize cards, but doubtful. You're going to step on Absol. Yep. Alright, they're set up now. Well, what do you know? A little late, but what do you know? So let's do this. We need de-evolution here, or devolution, or it's not going to matter. We didn't hit it. Shame. Shame. Alright, let's concede. Alright, so let's do the giveaway and move into the last game with this deck. I do have some thoughts for this one, but we'll give it one more before we get to there. Exclamation point ticket if you would like a chance to win a pack for the most recent set. Paradox Rift. That's the one. You tell I've been doing other things. Sailor Scouts. It's better. It's better than nothing. Better than nothing. This deck feels close, y'all. It feels close to being able to be controlling. Now, we haven't played against Charizard, you know, which beats everything, so we can't, you know, let's take it down in how impressive we are, but this is really close. Okay. I mean, if we rip Giovanni's Charisma for second turn, we should, or honestly for first turn, we could do some stuff. I didn't even look at what they mulliganed because I was talking. Oops. Let's all be surprised. Clicking through and talking. Alright, that's okay. We get a redemption round. They do go first, though, so we'll see how redeeming we're going to be. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're going to Arven here for a Nest Ball. VIP Pass. YouTube, I got it that time. And a Devolution. Devolution is pretty good against them. Alright, so let's grab Greninja. And Absol. Yeah. Yeah. Seal some cards real quick here. Oh, it was so close. It was so close, y'all. Arbok, I mean, Ekans can't do it anyways, so not that close. But it was so close. Okay. Okay, let's play the other Ekans out here. I'm gonna save this Ultra Ball. We don't really need to use it right now. And I end my turn. Bye, Sophie! I'm sorry I missed you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here again. It was good to see you, friend. I feel bad. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate y'all for saying bye when I miss it. Thanks for being such a supportive community. That's what I want. I like to see people being nice to people. There is energy in the world, chat, and you get to pick if you add to the positive energy or the negative energy. Add to the positive energy. Okay, then they stepped on our Ekans. This was a mistake by the opponent. The reason this was a mistake is because Ekans can evolve. They don't know that we have it, but Ekans can evolve. So let's do this. Okay, we're gonna put this here. We're gonna use the Riz. How much? We're actually not. Let's see what we get here. The reason being, we don't need to. Bind Down is gonna be good enough, and we drew the energy anyways. The reason that Bind Down is gonna be good enough here is because we are going to de-evolve this next, or devolve this next turn. But this way we also make them discard, so solid. Can you do both? Yeah, I mean, Milky Way, you know, all joking aside, you do both. Everybody adds both sides to everything. Okay, them ditching Bibberall's great for us. Yeah, everybody adds positive and negative to the universe. It's just that it's not always conscious. So when you can, be conscious about it, be conscious about it. Okay. Okay. They grabbed Manaphy and a rare candy, right? So they probably have the Vanillux in hand. Okay. Okay. We need to hit... We have to be able to attack, and this won't let us attack. We need to hit an energy. We did, so it's fine. Because we're about to punish our opponent. So we hit an energy that way, right? We already have a switch. There's an energy in the bin. I'm not overlooking anything. We could save the Dark Patch and just go... Oh, I can't. Both of my vessels are in the prize cards. Okay, notable. So we got what we needed, though. It's fine. Put that right there. Switch this bad boy here. And opponent, you actually can have one card, but you can have these two back in your hands. No rare candies and no more Bound Sweet. Sorry. Goodbye. Ah, that's so clean. That's so clean. Hey, look, the Earthen Vessel we wanted. Yay. Okay. Desa go to school. I'm sorry. Well, Desa failed their class. Iono's fine. Okay. Okay. Another Bound Sweet is annoying, but they shuffled away the Serena that we knew about. They probably have access to another one, but... The good news is our other Devolution is still in our deck. We didn't have to get rid of that. Okay, so let's start with this and see if we pass school or not. We also failed. All right, well, I'm not going to judge this turn. We're just going to get rid of the school. This school sucks. Everybody failed. Okay, let's retreat here. Let's actually Greninja to see if we just draw a switch organically. We didn't, and that's okay. Okay, so now we retreat here. The Arbok going again. We did have to use the supporter card already, so we can't boss's orders that Bound Sweet and keep the pressure up. But what we can do is we can grab... I know we have two Malamars, but I don't think we want a second one, and we have this Arbok here, or an Arbok ready to go, an Ekans ready to go. Words are hard. Yeah, still probably... let's grab an Absol. Let's grab something that's actually going to win us the game. Okay, then we will Dark Patch onto... We're going to Dark Patch onto the Ekans. This Ekans, as long as we don't evolve it yet, is actually pretty dangerous because Serena can't kill it, right? She can, but not with her silly move. So yeah, let's do this. Oh, opponent. I was planning. I'm not sorry it took so long. I was planning. I was talking. So the reason to finish that, Serena's not very good against things that evolve, especially if the person waits to evolve it until they're ready to attack, because then suddenly, oh, they have way more than 40 HP remaining. So yeah. All right. Well, let's do our wrap up and then do the giveaway and move on to the second deck of the day. Wrap up thoughts here. This card's fine. I don't really see how it's useful besides knowing when to give up. Like, in theory, you can use that to determine if you want to use Future Sight, but that's super niche considering that there's two of each. Like, neither of these are our big Pokemon. Our big Pokemon is Arbok. This is an Arbok deck, right? So having two things that have mild synergy together is fine. And this Malamar is our only way to deal with Mimikyus and Aegislashes, and I think we could do better than that. I think that's what this slot should be for. Possibly another stage 1 Pokemon. It doesn't have to be a basic since we'd be cutting 4 cards for it. Something that could do 120 damage and take out an Aegislash. I would go down to 2 VIP passes, but that's just me. That's because that card annoys me greatly. I know a lot of people really like it. But yeah, this deck feels close. It feels pretty good, and Judge is better than Iono. Gonna say that here until I run out of breath. Consistency and stability is better. But yeah, fun deck. Very fun deck.